Hello, lovelies. Welcome to, or welcome back to, the Dollhouse. I am your yarn host, Kira, and I just came on to say hi because I have a little bit of energy, and that's not very often. So, hi. I have been getting it. I know it's not this time of year yet for all my Halloween peeps out there. I know it's not Halloween yet. This is just a color example. It's not this time yet. But I have a very small head, so most of these are a little big for me. See, gotta kind of scooch them around a little bit to get the right fall. But in case you're interested, stocking caps aren't just for Santa Claus. You can do them in any color scheme. You can wear them all year long. I wear a really, really long purple one in the spring. I have one that my son refers to as, I lost my word, give me a second, as the wide array of dryer lint that goes from black to gray to white and colors in between. He calls that my homage to dryer lint. And now I'm starting to make some that are seasonably. Sometimes words are hard to say. I'm making some that are more seasonably appropriate. Seasonably. I'm not editing that out. I'm just leaving that in so you can see that, it's not just you. Everybody has some words that just don't come out right or don't sound right. It's one of those things. I got Happy Mail, I think. I think I got Happy Mail. I don't order very much from Joann online. I don't have a problem with Joann. I just happen to find better sales at better places. So most of my stuff that I don't have a local yarn store or one that I have found. And since I am currently stuck in the house because my son's car is in the shop and I don't drive, I order most of my stuff online. And everybody knows you kind of have to order stuff online with a little grain of salt because the colors aren't necessarily true to what your eye sees when you have it in hand, and you can't tell the texture of something, so you just kind of have to be brave and just order it sometimes. This is not something I ordered. This is not something I remember seeing on their website. And there's a couple new things that maybe it's because I don't have a local Joann. Maybe I did not notice. But these, I got 4 of these, mind you. 4. They're all the same lot number. They just came in a gray bag. But they are the same lot number. So, yay Joann's for that. I love checking me some lot numbers. It's beautiful. I don't know where it came from. There's no invoice, no note, no nothing, just a bag. So I will wait to hear from somebody before I start using this, because I don't want to make something if somebody has something planned already, or if somebody's going to ask for me to make a custom thing. I just wanted to show you the label on this. This is just their big twist value. Just usual stuff. But they have made all of the little tiny codes and things. They have made them bigger. Which I appreciate nowadays because I have bifocals because I'm at that age. And sometimes I have to read my yarn like this. And then sometimes I have to read my yarn like this. So I will give them credit. Everything is bigger. The yarn skein's bigger, the needle and hook size is bigger, and it also tells you down here with representations that you need 13 to make a blanket, you need 6 to make a sweater, you need 1 to make a hat, you need 3 to make a scarf. And their washing instruction, little symbols, don't iron it, are bigger. And I appreciate that. And they also have the OEKO. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if you pronounce that. The OEKO text, the standard testing against 100 contaminants and scary things you shouldn't have. This is in the colorway Lime Jelly. Now, I did look up on their website, and they have red, green, blue, and purple, I believe, was with in the splattery. I don't know what to call this, because it's not their Halloween yarn, and it's not just their big value. I'm going to have to look up to see if there's a category for this. But it's pretty. Lime Jelly. It's kind of that Halloween-y, slimy variegation of yarn. It's very much like the Big Twist Ombre, except it's not on a white base. Ha! That's smart. That's smart. I like that. So, if nobody says anything to me, I guess in the next 30 days, I'm going to have to maybe get some purple and blanket myself. Because green's generally not my thing, but the Kelly green, I love me some Kelly green, and I love me some royal purple. So this would probably look very nice with the purple in the same. But if you notice, this is not the same brand, mind you. But usually, the writing is this big on them. I have got to say, as I'm getting older, bifocals on my head, probably need new glasses soon. I appreciate this so much. It's the little things. It's the little things. I've been keeping myself busy with the stocking caps. This is kind of my thing lately. I have a very small bean, so when I make them for other people, I tend to make them too big for me. So I made this one using leftovers from, what did I make with this? I made leftovers from my birthday wrap. My birthday wrap has this color trim, and I couldn't figure out a way to use the green in my birthday wrap, so I just kind of went without. But this is Lion Brand Hometown. This is Joshua Tree. This is the color Joshua Tree. I think this is Grand Canyon. I could be wrong. Now I need to go look that up. I'll be right back. We'll change hand. I'm glad I went to look. This is Lion Brand Heartland yarn. This is the color Joshua Tree. And it is a beautiful, the only way I can describe this is a beautiful cannabis color green. Now the trim that I used for that hat is also Lion Brand Heartland. Yep, and this is Grand Canyon. So it's Grand Canyon and Joshua Tree. And I ended up making a very military looking Santa hat, which is not a bad thing, you know. So if your usual thing is olive drab, or your man's usual thing is olive drab, there you go. So I had bought these. This is Heartland in Dry Tortuga. I had bought the 3 of these along with 3 others, the same color. I just got 2 of each skeins to make my birthday wrap. Then I figured out a couple of the colors just weren't going to work. So this is my main yarn. When I cake my yarns, I like to roll up the label, and while I am pulling the yarn off the caker, I push the label down into the center, and that way when the yarn contracts, it holds on to the label. So this is Premier Bloom in a 3-weight, and this is the color Sandpiper. So then after I was done making my wrap, I had balled up all of my excess. So my birthday wrap is complete before my birthday. So I am ecstatic. I just wanted to make something for me. I have made a Sandpiper corner to corner with just a single double crochet edge, and it is glorious. This is my walking around the house. It's too cold, my thermostat's broken kind of blanket. And since it is a 3-weight, it's not as heavy as a worsted weight wrap, so this can easily be taken along with you if you're going somewhere, or you could wear it as a chunky scarf, very chunky scarf. But see, chunky scarf turns into foop blanket. It's a lovely thing. That makes me happy. So I have made myself a thing. And it's generally, you know, not a big deal when I make myself things. Because usually I make myself things and then somebody has a birthday or somebody has an occasion or somebody does something really nice. So I give them the prettiest thing I have. So I have already given away 2 of my wraps that I was going to keep. So I wanted to make one just for me. So I'm keeping that. I have yarn. If anybody wants one, I can make another. But that one is mine. I'm keeping that. I've been so into the Santa hats lately. I make really long ones. And those are put up on my site. They're all put up on my site as elf hats. Just because not everybody has Santa. Not everybody wants to be involved with Santa. They're just elf hats. I even make ones that I like this one, but it's like way too big for me. This is my Let It Snow hat, which is way too big. This one's got a little bit of sparkle to it. So, do you think we need a tutorial for that? Do you want a tutorial for my Santa hat / elf hat? There's 80,000 bajillion tutorials out there for stocking caps. My favorite by far is from Fiber Spider Brain. You would think I had coffee this morning. My brain is not working. Give me a moment. My favorite stocking cap tutorial is from Fiber Spider. His seems to be very easy, very logical, and very easy to accommodate your own changes in it. When he makes them, he doesn't do the front post on the edge. And I think I probably make my tassels way different than he does, because that's how I make my tassels. But his tutorials are very good. He has one just called Stocking Cap. But if you guys want me to put my version of up, I certainly can. I'm in the middle of making a traditional Christmas one. This one also has a single strand of tinsel that goes all the way through it. This is Premier Basic Shimmer. This is a 4 worsted 216 yards. It does have metallic in it, but it's called Merry Shimmer. And I'm just using Premier Basic for the trim, for the white. That's what. That's Merry Shimmer. This is also Premier. This is Snowfall Shimmer. That has that one strand of metallic gone through it. I figured since I had the labels, I might as well tell you what it is. I don't recall what this is. This colorway is Hirschner's Celebrate line. It's not their specific Christmas line, but it's their Christmas specific Celebrate. I got this and a red, green, and white skein together in a package. So, had to make the edge red. I have found that a lot of companies that have the specialty yarns for the holidays also have yarns that you can use for holidays in their other lines. You just have to look. I learned last year, after the Hirschner's scramble to try to get the Halloween yarn, and it was just not possible. I have no Hirschner's near me. I can only get Hirschner's online or on eBay, which you have to be careful on eBay because you have to read details. You have to make sure it's coming from a non-smoking house. If you prefer it to not smell like any kind of smoke, you need to make sure it comes from what kind of pets they have house, in case you have an allergy or someone you know has an allergy. I will only order from eBay if it says dog-free, smoke-free. Cats don't bother me because I have cats, and I warn everybody that I give things to or sell things to that your item will have cat hair on it. I will try my best not to send any more cat hair than I have to, but even if I sat in a bubble and crocheted your object and threw it right in the washer and then right in the dryer and right in the envelope, there would still be cat hair on it. Because cats. So, be careful on eBay. Make sure you know where your yarn is coming from, because this beautiful yarn smells very bad is not a good reason to send it back, because you got what you paid for and you got what you asked for. So, I'm still trying to figure out. I posted a short. I have no idea who sent me this. No idea. Now, given my business address is my address, so this could have come from any number of places. I'm just waiting for somebody to say something. Also, still making baby things. Little Miss Sydney came into the world yesterday. Happy birthday, Sydney. I've been messaging her dad back and forth, so the parents are doing well. Baby Sydney's doing well. Hopefully they'll be home soon. But I've been messaging back and forth with them. So I'm having fun, looking up how to make all the little tiny baby things, because I didn't crochet when I had babies, and my babies were not little tiny things. my babies are still not little tiny things. But, you know, they grow up and you can't keep shoving them in the dryer to shrink them forever. As per YouTube rules, do not throw your children in the dryer. It does not shrink them. That's been debunked. The more you know. So I am just going to figure out who sent me this yarn. I am going to work on some more elf hats and catch up on all the scary movies, because it's scary movie season, even though scary movie season never really goes away. I have lots of movies to catch up on. So let me know, should I do a tutorial for an elf hat? Stop by, say hello to Fiber Spider. Also have to catch up on Miss Kitty Lee and her Create and Relate, because I have been falling way behind on watching her, so go check her out too. That's it. I don't have a whole lot to ramble on. I'm going to get some coffee and I'm going to finish up another elf hat. If there's anything you want to check out, I'll put my buy me a coffee down here so you can see it. You stop by, say hi. You can tell me you sent yarn on my buy me a coffee if you want to. If you did send it, then it's anonymous and I don't know. You can keep it anonymous. Is that what you're trying to do? Do I have like an anonymous yarn fairy? Do I have an anonymous yarn fairy? I'm not chasing you away, anonymous yarn fairy. I'm loving the anonymous yarn. So like, subscribe, bells and whistles, something about the algorithm. I am old and I don't understand things, and today is one of those days. So thank you for stopping by. Remember, it is still spooky season. It is not yet not spooky season. So stay spooky. Be good. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. Sprinkle kindness like seeds. It's free. And the world needs a lot more. Especially right now. Hang in there, lovelies. Till next time.